Good morning. Happy Wednesday. What's going on with yous? I'm going to give you a minute to log in, grab your coffees, etc. Just waiting for you. All right. When you log in to hang out for a couple minutes this morning, say hi in the comments. Let me know you're here. We'll hopefully have a little bit of a laugh today. I'm hoping you have something that you want to share today, because that would be amazing. What else? We're going to give you another minute to get situated. And yeah. That's that. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Angie. Happy WTF Wednesday, my friends. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Good morning, Pam. It's kind of where I'm at today is like this gray, overcast kind of blah day. So we need to bring some sunshine into our world as my eyelash falls into my eye. Always when we're live, and only then. This is what it is. Yeah, so good morning. Welcome to the WTF Wednesday day. Good morning, Kathy. It's Nixon's 6th birthday. Oh my gosh. We got to come over for some birthday pets later. Somebody will really want to wish him a happy birthday. Okay, so today is WTF Wednesday, of course. Our slight disclaimer at the beginning that we could get a little sweary. People are going to post sweary things in the comments. And we're taking our day to get some things off our chest. Now, What the Fuck Wednesday doesn't always have to be about something that makes you mad, per se. Oh, God, this eyelash. Anyway, it can also be something that's kind of awestrucking or gobsmacking, or like where you're like, what the fuck, period. So keep that in mind in case you're in a space where nothing's pissing you off this week. Maybe there's other funny things that you want to share, and I invite you to do so in the comments. So that's what today's all about, and welcome to it. Thank you for being a part of our fun. We do this Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. What the Fuck Wednesday, of course, only on Wednesdays, because it makes sense. Pam off the hop this morning is what the fuck people who lie. Urgh. Yeah, relationships are not easy, regardless of the type. And lies, yeah, I just think of I think of that line from the movie Princess Bride where he says, "We are men of honor. Lies do not become us." And yeah, lying sucks. Super sucks. Morning, Mr. LaBelle. So Pam's pissed off about liars today. I feel you on that. My what the fuck story today isn't anything that makes me angry. It was more so when I read it, I was like, what the? And so I thought I would share that story. Hi, Kelly. And there was a woman in South Africa on Monday, my friends, who gave birth to 10 freaking babies. 10 babies. She's a Duca mom, or whatever they call it, deuce tuplets, or whatever the plural word of 10 is. A lot of fucking babies is really what that translates to. She is booked. They're just double checking. I'm not sure how you have to double check this in the world, but they're double checking she actually broke a world record so that they could put her in the Guinness Book of World Records. I feel like this is shit we would know. Anybody else know somebody who gave birth to 10 babies? Yeah, so she already has 6-year-old twins and was quite surprised because she thought she was only going to be having 8 babies on Monday, and 2 more surprise babies were in there. Yeah, Cheryl, at once, 10 babies at once. So many babies. They have pictures of her in the New York Times because she did a photo shoot thinking that she was, doing a photo shoot for her 8 babies. Her belly was like fucking huge. And yeah, it's just Kathy, this is I'm insane and I'm sorry, but the thing with this case also that this couple is claiming is that it's 100% natural. I don't want to call bullshit because obviously I have no idea. I don't know these people, but that seems pretty fucking wild to me that 10 babies would occur naturally. I'm hoping, I guess, for the sake of this couple, that they will get endorsements out the yin yang to support these 10 babies, because it also said further into the article that her husband is unemployed at this time. Just think for a second, okay? Because we know people, lots of us know people with twins, okay? Twins is kind of fucking freaky and overwhelming all into itself, no? We know people, right? Some of us know people who have triplets, okay? Or like the families that did the, like, I've got 4 under 4 kind of thing. That's kind of like having 4 at once. But just think for a second about managing 10 babies. I just feeding them, diapering, like I just, so that was the story that made me go, what the fuck? Oh my God. So that's that story today. What do you think? What does that, hearing a story like that, how does that make you feel? Post it in the comments. Share your WTF. Kelly says she got on the scale this morning and did a what the fuck. Let that guilt go, my girl. You have been working so hard and doing so many great things. That's a number that does not define you. And just be thankful you are getting on the scale with 10 babies inside of you. Cheryl, how the hell would you sleep? Like, you wouldn't. There's no way. Oh, I shouldn't say no way. There's always a way, I guess. But I don't know how you would get 10 babies onto the same sleep schedule. Oh, I couldn't imagine. You would have to hire help. But if you already have no source of income, I don't know how that happens, but holy crap. That's what I had to say about that. Good morning, Shannon. Kathy, how about the 12 puppies born in Nanton and it was 6 baby goats around Kaylee? Yeah, like if you're having more than 2 or 3 kids, you're now like, you're popping out a litter. And at least like puppies and goats, you can like ship them to other people to take care of or something. You can't really do that with your children. Well, I guess you can, but messed up. That's what I tell you. I just was like, oh, please, dear loving God, never bless me with 10 babies. Kelly, if I was pregnant, shoot me, and her stretch marks. That you'd never get your belly back from, like in those pictures. I don't know if I can show you. It was on Twitter, so I'm sure it's true. I mean, gosh, it could very well not be. Hang on, where's the Twitter? Yeah, so here we go. I'll see if I can pull up this picture for you. And you can see that. Can you see that? Like, that's her belly, friends. That's the freaking babies in there. There's a nice side profile. Are you serious? Woo! Morning, Helen. All I know is I send so much love and so much strength and abundance and whatever to this couple in Africa dealing with those babies. Like, holy Dinah. That's all we can do. We can have a what the fuck moment about it, but at the end of the day, let's send her some positivity because, like, gee whiz, they're going to need some help. They're going to need some help. And you just love how she's so smiling, like, I'm so happy. I'm so blessed with 1,800 fucking babies. Like, oh, no. No. Yeah, what else is on your mind today? What else do you know? I know that I keep getting, I keep forgetting to fill out the census. So all of the Canadians who are on the show, here's your friendly public service reminder to fill out your census if you haven't done so, because then you get fun notices in the mail that are threatening you because it's your legal obligation to fill out this census questionnaire. Like, I don't know about you, but I get it. I get that, like, you'd have to get those numbers and to get that information. It's important and it has all these things and blah, blah, blah. But doesn't it make you, for a second, if you just unpack this for a moment, that we are in a world where our communication with our government is so broken that they have to threaten you with legal action to engage with them? That kind of breaks my heart. And I get it. I get it. People like me who, like, I have no reason why I'm not doing it. It's just I've honestly forgot 1,000 times. Okay. So I appreciate the reminder. It just, when I looked at that, I just thought, man, it's just kind of sad that we have to threaten the citizens of our country with legal action to engage with the government and answer questions that ultimately, at the end of the day, could be very beneficial to us, right? Just my thought on that. Kelly shares, rain on golf night pisses me off. I know we need the rain, but it could rain on every other night and just be sunny on golf day. I hear you, sister. It's Zumba night. My Zumba could get rained out. So I feel your pain on that. Angie says, I learned they don't threaten you not to fill out the census. I asked a cop friend. It's a scam. They don't ever threaten. Well, they threaten in that it actually is your legal obligation to fill out the census, and you could be fined. I do not know what that looks like, but if you don't fill it out, you can be fined. That's what that is. I think, Angie, what you're referring to is when you get the weird phone calls where they're threatening that they're going to throw you in prison and they're blah, blah. Those are totally scams. Filling out your census for the government of Canada is 100% legit. And I will do it today because I have this nice little notice that I've taped to my computer to remind me to do it. No big deal. Cheryl, I did the long form, and what they ask has no bearing on anything. Yeah, that's the other part of it too, is that having worked in community engagement where we did create survey for community to gather data and information that was beneficial, we worked really hard at making sure that we were asking questions that people would feel, and then we would take the information and ensure that we were using your voice to make change. I'm not sure the government is necessarily doing that either, which then also doesn't spur us on to want to be a part of the conversation. But don't get me started on how there could be better communication between government and citizenship. That's kind of that could be a whole WTF Wednesday on its own. But I only like to ramble if there's some purpose that could be served from it. But that's what I think about that. Anyway, regardless, what else is on your mind today? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What's something that gave you a moment of this week? Please share it in in the comments. Yeah, and Helen says it's really only a head count. And yeah, they want to see how many people are in the country and what things are looking like, which again, in turn, I don't know what it looks like per se on the federal level, but I know municipal census, for example, those numbers are important for applying for funding for communities to get funding on from other levels of government. I don't know what that looks like federally because I'm not educated in that regard, so pardon my ignorance, but the head counts matter. And so it would just be nicer if you could just be like, just check in. You know, like how you can check in, like if they create, like Facebook has the technology, right? Where you go to your favorite restaurant, you can be on your Facebook and you can check in at that restaurant or that location or that community place. If you could just check in, something as simple as that, they would get a great accurate head count. And it would be like, we'd do it in 2 seconds. Because I think a lot of us, myself included, when I first got the census piece, I was just like, oh, what if I get the long one and I'm going to need an extra 10 minutes and I haven't allotted for that? And so we like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then there's me who keeps saying I'll do it tomorrow. And then the census guy's been to the house and I've got another letter. So that's my goal. Tomorrow morning, I need you to ask me if I got it done. You be my accountability partner, okay? Helen says, back to the babies. That was the best time of my life. If I could only have a dozen or so. I love babies. I still love baby cakes. Helen, she's having 10 at once. No. Cheryl, making an 85-year-old do the census is a WTF. Oh, I get you. I get you on that one. Yeah. Interesting to say the least. I have a friend who was working for the government in coordinating, because normally in the past when a census was on, they would do door-to-door campaigning, right? Like people would come out to your house and you could fill out your census at the door, whatever. And that's still an option. But this year they had to do a lot more virtually than they ever had before. And my friend who was coordinating some of that said it was just like a bit of a nightmare at the beginning because there was so much to coordinate. And how do you really follow up and do the different things if you weren't allowed to go door to door? I'm assuming as numbers have shifted, that has changed, because I did have a volunteer or a paid person. I think they pay you to do it, which is nice. Come to the door and remind me so beautifully that I still had to do it and give me my special code number and yada, yada. So that's that today on this lovely Wednesday, my friends. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. If you're catching this video later, please throw a hashtag replay into the comments and share your WTF moment of the day or your feelings on hearing about somebody giving birth to 10 babies at once. That's a big what the wow. All right, friends, have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. Big cheers to you. What's on the side of my coffee cup? That was interesting. Anyway, love you lots. And I will also see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will be right here. Have a great day, friends.